Hello everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Hawk Talk Monday. This week, once again, we're going to be talking about what the H in our Hawk Pride rules say, which is have respect. And in the background, you're going to be hearing a song called Respect. And she spells it R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. Today in art class, I'm substituting for Mrs. Spicer, and I had some students do a chalk talk for today's Hawk Talk. And I asked them, what does respect mean to you? And here are some of the things that they said. This one says, be kind to others, to listen to your teacher, being a good friend. Those are all different ways to respect. Oh, what else do we have here? Someone says, looks like they use the word love, and that's right, especially at home. Those that you love, you definitely want to have respect. Somebody says walking feet, to respect the rules, definitely. This one says to have respect means to work together, be a good helper, and be a star. Oh, that's a cool thing, be a star, definitely. Over here someone says being good, awesome, and outstanding. I agree. If you're good, awesome, and outstanding, you're certainly having respect. What else do we have here? We have, it says to listen. So I think you guys might be getting the idea here. Be kind, be good. These are all ways that we can show respect, both for your school, for your teacher, and really for your friends too. This one says being nice. Oh, this one says, I don't like people getting in trouble. Those people aren't having respect, because if they're getting in trouble, it's hard for you to know what's going on in class. This one says being kind to others and treating others the way you want to be treated. I tell you what, if you want to be treated with respect, you better be treating people with respect yourself. Be a good friend to others. I like that one. That makes sense. I think that too. Have kind words. Look at respect means to have kind words. Somebody says, I think that too. Oh, that's a good one. To be a hawk. That's definitely a way to have respect. Having respect is being a hawk. Fantastic. I really appreciate those of you guys who were with me this morning for art and who shared their thinking with me. Be a hawk. Very nice work. Hopefully you guys are understanding to have respect means not only being nice in the things that you do, but making sure that you're understanding that everything that you do could either help our whole school and help the people around you and yourself, or it might not. And if it doesn't help, it certainly isn't showing respect. So as we think about respect, and really all of our Hawk rules, have respect, act responsibly, work together, and keep safe, there's one book that I've been meaning to read to you guys all year long that I haven't read yet. And it's called, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? A few years ago, we had the bucket filling people come and give us an assembly. When they gave us an assembly, we bought their book. And I'd like to share that book with you right now. So make sure you're listening. Have You Filled a Bucket Today? A Guide to Daily Happiness for Kids. If you're happy, you're going to be a hawk. It's written by Carol McLeod and illustrated by David Messing. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. And if you notice, the bucket in this book is also the bucket that's on the screen behind me. You have a bucket. Your mom and dad each have a bucket. Your sister and brother have a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. I carry an invisible bucket. Your teachers carry an invisible bucket. The kid sitting next to you, he or she carries an invisible bucket too. And so do you. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. Sounds to me like Hawk Pride. You feel very happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Hopefully in your head you're thinking, I want to feel good. You should want to have a full bucket. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that make others feel special. When you make someone feel special, you are filling a bucket. When I walk in the halls in the morning and you guys just say hello to me, every time someone says hello with a smile and I know that they're happy, that fills my bucket. And I'm sure your teacher would say the same thing. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that make others feel bad. My bucket gets dipped sometimes too. I have to talk to you about something that didn't show hot pride, that dips in my bucket. Here's an interesting page, and it's almost something that you might not think about, but it's true. Many bucket dippers have an empty bucket of their own. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. Doesn't it feel good when you get a Hot Pride Award? Or doesn't it feel good when someone says, good job? Or doesn't it feel good when someone just says hello back to you? It feels good. Not only did your bucket get filled, but theirs did too. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why you love them. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You can smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. The secret is it's not that hard. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? If you had hot pride, I guarantee you filled someone's bucket. Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. So, I hope you like that story. I know I always like to read it. Remember, if you have respect, act responsibly, work together, keep safe, and monitor your own behavior today and every day, you're going to be a bucket filler. When you fill someone else's bucket, your bucket gets full too. And I can't think of any other better way to have respect than to fill someone else's bucket. Have a great day. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Have hot pride.